Hi and welcome to Love Doing Yoga on this Friday evening. Hope you've had a pleasant week and you're looking forward to a nice weekend ahead. Let us begin today in child's pose. So going into your own favorite child's pose position. So that can be with your legs together, forehead on the mat, arms out long, or maybe down by your side. Or if you prefer, especially if you're tight on your calves or your hips, you might want to have the knees out wide, feet together. And again, forehead on the mat, or put one fist on top of the other and rest your forehead there. So whatever works for you, bringing yourself into that pose, closing your eyes and giving yourself permission to be in the present moment. Leaving aside everything that's going on in your life and in the world, and taking this time out to nurture your body and your mind. And let your attention go to your breath. Inhaling through your nose into your belly, and exhaling either through your nose or mouth, whichever you prefer. Nice long exhales. And with each exhale, think about just engaging the core by lifting the pelvic floor, belly button in and up. Let the breath help you to keep the core engaged. And taking 2 more breaths here like this. And then make your way up to a kneeling position. So again, if you find it very difficult to kneel down onto your heels like this, you can kneel up like this. If your knees get a little sore, just pop a blanket or something soft underneath your knees. Bringing your hands into prayer, closing the eyes. And again, focusing on the breath. Just noticing how it travels through your body. Taking a little pause at the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale. One more breath here. And then making your way onto all fours, just bringing the knees out to hip width distance. Step the hands an inch or 2 in front of your shoulders. And then curling your toes, we're going to push up into a downward dog. So push the hips back, lifting the knees up as you start by lengthening the spine. Gaze towards the belly button and begin to just pedal those legs. Just getting them to warm up a little bit and begin to stretch. And then in your own time, when you're ready, coming to stillness. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Now let's take 3 breaths here. With each exhale, drawing up the pelvic floor, belly button in and up. And then walking the feet up to meet the hands, bend the knees, coming up to stand. And let's take it to the long side of the mat. Letting the feet come out nice and wide. Let's just bend the knees, letting the hips go back. Come up onto the toes of your feet. And then we're going to fold forward, hinging at the hips, raising the arms up into a T. And let's take 3 breaths here. Letting that core help you. Keeping it engaged by encouraging the pelvic floor to lift, drawing the belly button in and up. And releasing the shoulders and the jaw. Let the heels come down onto the mat as you raise the body up, swiveling on this right foot so it's pointing towards the top of the mat. You might want to let that back foot go back a little bit further if you're comfortable with it, but your heels are in a straight line with each other. Your body looking out the long side of the mat. Keeping this right knee over the right ankle, let's draw the left arm up over the head and the right arm, pretending we're holding something between our hands as we just take it to the right. Having a little bit of weight at the outside edge of that back foot. 2 more breaths here. Letting the core help you. And then drawing up, bringing the arms out into a T, turning that right foot in. Once again, bending the knees, let the hips sink back, lifting up onto your toes and coming to halfway to hover. One more breath here. Lowering those heels down onto the mat as you lift up. Just swiveling on that left heel, turning. Hi, sorry for interrupting your practice. I hope you're enjoying it. If you do like it, we'd love you to become one of our yogis here on Love Doing Yoga. And to do that, all you need to do is click on the link below. We send you 3 practices every single week for you to do at a time that suits you. And it's just €5 a month. So we'd love to see you join us on the mat again soon. Namaste. The right foot inwards, raising the arms up. And again, this time, going towards the left. Keeping that left knee over the left ankle. A little bit of weight in the outside edge of that right foot. 2 more breaths here. And then drawing the arms up. Turning the foot inward, bringing the arms down and stepping it up to the top of the mat. From here, bringing the arms up over the head as you sweep them out to the side, And to come into a forward fold and step it back to your downward dog. Again, focusing on the spine, nice length of the spine, drawing those shoulders away from the ears, gaze towards the belly button. And with each exhale, drawing up the pelvic floor, belly button in and up. And one more breath. And then letting the knees come down onto the mat to open up the feet. Drawing that right knee up into the center between your hands. Let the foot walk across in front of that left leg and let that left leg just move back so you can lower yourself down onto the mat for a nice sleeping swan. Allowing your body to soften into this pose, releasing yourself of all tightness and tension. Taking 3 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, making your way up onto all fours, once again lifting up into your downward dog for 3 breaths. And slowly lowering yourself down onto your knees once more, this time drawing that left knee up between your hands, walking the left foot across in front of the right leg and lowering yourself down once again to your sleeping swan. Just letting the pose do its job. Stretching out your muscles on your right leg or your left leg, and also just easing any tension at the base of the spine. Two more breaths here. And just coming onto your forearms, let that left leg come back and just resting your face in your hands so you get a nice little back bend here. With each breath, just feeling how your body interacts with the mat. Feeling the belly expand and contract with the breath. And then lowering the forehead down onto the mat. You've got lots of choices here. So bending the knees, draw the arms back. If you can hold on to your feet, do. If you can't, just raise the forehead and chest away from the mat and see, can you lift the legs up a little bit away. If you can hold on to your feet, if you can reach them, then draw up the body as we stay here for 2 more breaths. And then lowering the legs down onto the mat, forehead on the mat. Draw the arms up over the head, and we're going to just roll over onto our back. And one big roll, just drawing yourself the whole way over onto your back. You'll probably come off your mat. And take 2 breaths here. And then, once again, roll onto your back. And then when you're ready, drawing yourself up. And bring yourself to lie down. So lying on your back this time, bending the knees, feet hip width apart. And bring the arms out into a T. We're going to lift up into a bridge pose, so just drawing the spine away from the mat. Lifting up the hips, engaging the core by drawing up the pelvic floor, belly button in and up. 2 more breaths here. And then slowly lowering yourself back down onto the mat and lifting the feet up off the floor, drawing the knees in towards the chest. If you can reach your toes, do. If you can't reach your toes, hold on to your shins. And then just stretch the legs out as much as they're willing to be stretched out. Drawing those legs towards you, so it's kind of like you're doing a forward fold, except that you're lying down. Taking 3 more breaths here. With each breath, just seeing, can you get a little bit more deeper into this pose? And then when you're ready, just let those feet come down onto the mat, legs out long, draw the arms out over your head and rolling over onto your belly, taking 2 breaths. And then rolling back onto your back for 2 breaths. And bringing the arms down by your sides. Let the palms face upwards and the feet flop out. Releasing the body, releasing the feet and the legs, the back of your body, your shoulder blades, the front of your body, your arms and your hands, releasing the whole of your head. The whole of your body, just letting it go. And identify something good that happened in your life today. Something positive. And be grateful for it. And then let your attention go to your breath. As you inhale through your nose, into your belly, and exhale. Observing yourself breathing, staying connected to your breath. If you feel your mind wandering, just draw it back.